This is a continuation from the last video because me with my damn brain got to thinking a little bit more. Walk with me. It's cracking with a family. It's your boy Ant Diesel. What up? So this is a continuation about the last video, gun confiscation. I know a lot of people rely on the police, the military. I know a lot of people believe in justice, but that being said, I want to address the fact that there are going to be some police officers that will not enforce gun confiscation. Salute to y'all, much appreciated. You are actually holding up that oath that you took to be a peace officer. Respect. But let's take it a step further. Just got from the range with this video coming out probably Sunday. I'll schedule it for Sunday. When those officers put their foot down and let their superiors know that they're not going to enforce those laws, they're not going to enforce going against our constitutional rights, they're going to lose their jobs. Now, I don't know if you've ever been without work, but you get to a point of desperation. A lot of what's going on in the hood, the ghetto, the unsavory neighborhoods, people with no jobs or very little income. And what do? They get these illegally, steal them, buy them in the alleyway, whatever the case may be. Just adding context to what I'm about to say. Could you imagine a desperate police officer, desperate military personnel, or ex-military personnel, deserters, if you will? They have training and experience with this that I hope to never have. In desperate times call for desperate measures. Could you imagine a police officer with years and years and years worth of training, years of duty with these? How much of a problem they can be for me and you? Went to a couple of classes, yeah, pull up, push out. I say it in all my range videos. You see it. They've been in the spot where they have no time to think, where their nerves are jumping, their adrenaline's pumping, that adrenaline dump into the bloodstream that all the bigger YouTubers talk about, that I've only had with hands, not these. Could you imagine how much of a problem those police officers could be, those military personnel could be, if in a world without rule of law? Because that's exactly what would happen in a gun confiscation scenario. If those officers had to turn to a life of crime to support their family with their training, how effective can we be against that? Think about it. I say that to say, instead of us worried about these people's Patreons because they want to go on to YouTube and Facebook and Instagrams and all these social media sites, well, up, no dig at anybody. Do you. Instead of these GoFundMes where, oh, I need camera equipment. I've done it. I'm not higher than thou, not, police for who should do what, for what kind of money. That's not me. But instead of us having Patreons for stuff like that, or GoFundMes for stuff like that, we should probably get a GoFundMe started. I don't know who would hold the money. I don't trust nobody. And I would hope you don't trust me. You don't know me. I would imagine we need to start a fund to help out these police officers and the military personnel that stick to their oath and say, we will not enforce laws for a tyrannical government, Second Amendment. Enemies foreign or domestic, Second Amendment. I don't know how this would happen. I don't want to hold nobody's money. I can barely hold my own damn money. Every time I turn around, I see something like this I gotta get. So don't give me the money. But we need to figure out some kind of financial pool somehow to where when gun confiscation is enacted and those officers that are not going to enforce those infringement laws, we need to figure out a way to support them. With that being said, I'm long-winded as shit. I got to thinking about this because of one of my subscribers. I'm also subscribed to his channel. Go check him out. His name is Ninja Scout. Got some nice firearms, short videos, but not everybody can be long-winded like my ass. Much appreciated, all y'all's support. We need to support the people that take an oath and that will stand for that oath for us, So y'all figure that out, because again, I don't want to hold nobody money. I don't want none of that. Figure out how we can get some kind of GoFundMe or some kind of funding for when gun confiscation happens and we have police officers that are out of work. Because like you and me, they got families too. And then we're going to be all up in arms because you're not sticking to your oath. But hey, they got to eat just like we got to eat. They got families to support just like we got families to support. So I really appreciate y'all watching. Think about it. Put it down in the comment section, your suggestions of how we can get this cracking. Again, not me. Y'all be easy. Don't study my moves. Just check my footwork. Peace.